One of the Rombauer philosophies is to not try and do everything, but what we do very well. Whenever you look at a new varietal, you've got to find the right region, the right soils, the right grower, the right farmer, and if you get that start right and you start with great grapes, all you have to do is make the wine. Since I started Rombauer, everyone's always said, why doesn't Rombauer make a Pinot Noir? I think if you looked at all the different wines we make, they're all so regionally specific. Pinot has sort of been something we've danced around very carefully for a good 2 decades. To introduce a new variety, it's a very thought out process. We didn't want to make a Pinot that was good, we wanted to make a Pinot that was great. Pinot is notoriously fickle as a variety. You've got to have a real winemaker's green thumb to do it well. Part of that getting comfortable with making Pinot is working with Adam Lee. Adam is someone who's renowned for making Pinot for 30 years. Adam Lee's coming on as a consultant on the winemaking and vineyard side for the Pinot Noir, and it's very exciting because it's the first time we've had a winemaking consultant working with Rombauer in 4 decades.
I first met Colonel Rombauer when he came into the market in Texas. I was working as a wine buyer in a retail store, and that led to a visit to California. And it was just such incredible hospitality and generosity, the kind of spirit that you hear about, but you don't often get to actually experience it. And I loved it. I was already a supporter of the wines, but that really took it to the next level and showed me the person and the people and the spirit behind the winery.
And we were looking at different places to make Pinot. We looked all over the Pacific Northwest, all over California, all over Oregon. But every time we tasted blind, the region that kept coming up was San Lucia Highlands. And it wasn't an area we knew much about. It wasn't actually an area that was even on our radar. But every time we tasted, the wine stood out.
The San Lucia Highlands is remarkable in many, many ways. Knowing the fruit here, knowing that could be replicated and done well and fit into what Rombauer is doing, it just seemed like a fantastic natural fit.
The grape growing community down here is amazing. It is a group of multi-generational farmers. It's a lot like the Rombauer family. We're now working with the best growers from what we feel is the best region in California with one of the best winemakers. That allows us to really just shorten that learning curve and make a world-class Pinot straight off the bat, as Colonel would say. We're working with multiple exceptional sites that each vineyard by itself makes a single vineyard wine that is truly amazing. But we're going to take these components and blend them together to make a Rombauer wine like we do with Cabernet or Chardonnay. We want to have rich, ripe fruit. We want to have a depth of flavor. We want to have natural balance. We want the wine to be rich and soft. And when you look at Santa Lucia, there's very few places in the world where you can do that with Pinot Noir, and this is one of them. Our 2021 Santa Lucia Highlands Pinot Noir is our first wine from this spectacular region, and we can't wait for you to taste it.